Part 1. Do you ever feel like you're capable of more, but somehow you keep falling short? Like there's something inside you, something powerful, something waiting to break out, but you just can't seem to unlock it? You wake up with good intentions. You tell yourself today will be different. Today you'll focus. Today you'll work harder. Today you'll finally take control of your life. But then hours pass, distractions take over, and before you know it, the day is gone. And you're left with the same feeling, frustration. The truth is, your life right now is not random. It's not bad luck. It's not because the world is unfair. It's not because other people have advantages you don't. Your life right now is a direct result of your daily actions. Every decision you make, every habit you repeat, every excuse you accept is shaping your future. And if you don't like where you are, you have to be honest with yourself. Something needs to change. Because nothing changes if nothing changes. You say you want success, but what does that really mean? Do you want it enough to wake up early when your body is begging you to sleep? Do you want it enough to keep working when you're tired, stressed, and overwhelmed? Do you want it enough to stay consistent, even when you see no results? Because that's what it takes. Success is not built on motivation. It's built on discipline. Motivation is temporary. It comes and goes. One day you feel unstoppable. The next day you feel like doing nothing. If you rely on motivation, you will fail. But discipline, that's different. Discipline is showing up when you don't feel like it. Discipline is doing the work, even when it's boring. Discipline is staying focused when everything around you is trying to distract you. And right now, that's what you're missing. Not talent, not intelligence, not opportunity. Discipline. You don't need more time. You have the same 24 hours as everyone else. The difference is how you use it. Some people use their time to build something, to grow, to improve, and others waste it, scrolling, waiting, making excuses, and then they wonder why their life isn't changing. You have to decide who you're going to be, because every day, you are becoming someone. The question is that someone getting closer to your goals or further away? Think about your habits. What do you do when nobody is watching? Do you stay focused, or do you get distracted? Do you work on your goals, or do you postpone them? Do you push yourself, or do you settle for comfort? Because those small decisions, they don't feel important in the moment. But over time, they create your entire life. A few hours wasted every day turn into weeks, months, years of lost potential. And one day, you wake up and realize you're not where you wanted to be. Not because you couldn't get there, but because you didn't do what was necessary. That's the reality. Nobody talks about it, but it's true. You are always choosing. You're either choosing discipline, or you're choosing regret. There is no middle ground. Every time you say, I'll do it later, you're choosing to stay the same. Every time you avoid the hard work, you're choosing a harder life in the future. But here's the good news. You can change. Starting today. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Not when you feel ready. Right now. Because you will never feel ready. There will always be a reason to wait. There will always be distractions. There will always be doubts. If you wait for everything to be perfect, you will wait forever. You have to start imperfect. You have to start when it's uncomfortable. You have to start when it's difficult. You have to start when you don't feel confident. Because confidence doesn't come before action. It comes after. You build confidence by doing. By showing up. By failing. By learning. By trying again. Over and over. That's how growth happens. Not in comfort. Not in easy moments. But in struggle. In effort. In consistency. Right now, your future is being built. Not tomorrow. Not someday. Today. With every choice you make. So ask yourself, are your actions matching your goals? Are you really doing everything you can? Or are you just doing what's comfortable? Because deep down, you know the answer. And that answer is either your excuse or your wake-up call. Part 2. At some point, you have to stop lying to yourself. You say you want a better life. You say you want success. You say you want to change. But your actions tell a different story. You hesitate. You procrastinate. You wait for the right time. And the truth is, the right time never comes. Because there will always be a reason to delay. There will always be fear. There will always be uncertainty. But the people who win are not the ones who feel ready. They're the ones who move anyway. They take action while they're scared. They keep going while they're unsure. They push forward, even when nothing is guaranteed. That's what separates them. Not talent. Not luck. Courage. The courage to start. The courage to fail. The courage to keep going when everything inside you is telling you to stop. Because make no mistake, this journey is not easy. There will be days when you feel exhausted. Days when nothing goes your way. Days when you question everything. You'll wonder if it's even worth it. You'll wonder if you're wasting your time. You'll wonder if you're good enough. And that's the moment that matters most. Because most people quit right there. They let doubt win. They let fear take control. They go back to what's comfortable. And that's why they never grow. But you have a choice. In those moments, you can either give up, or you can push through. You can remind yourself why you started. You can remind yourself what's at stake. You can remind yourself that nothing worth having comes easy. Because success is not about being perfect. It's about being consistent. It's about showing up again and again and again. Even when you don't feel like it. Even when progress feels slow. Even when nobody is watching. That's where the real transformation happens. In the quiet moments. In the unseen work. In the discipline no one applauds. That's where you separate yourself. You don't need validation. You don't need approval. You don't need anyone to believe in you. You just need to believe in yourself enough to keep going. Because at the end of the day, this is your life, not theirs. You are the one who has to live with your choices. You are the one who has to face the consequences. So stop living like you have unlimited time. You don't. Time is passing, whether you act or not. Every day you delay is a day you don't get back. Every excuse you make is another step away from your goals. And one day, those days add up. That's when regret hits the hardest. Not because you failed, but because you never tried. Because you played it safe. Because you stayed comfortable. Because you didn't take the risk. Don't let that be your story. Don't wait until it's too late to realize what you could have been. Start now. Start messy. Start scared. Start unsure. But start. Because once you take that first step, everything begins to change. You build momentum. You build strength. You build discipline. And slowly, you become the person you've been trying to be. Not overnight, but over time. That's how real change happens. Part 3. There's a version of you that you haven't met yet. A stronger version. A more focused version. A version of you that doesn't quit, no matter how hard it gets. And right now, that version is waiting. Waiting for you to step up. Waiting for you to stop making excuses. Waiting for you to finally take control. But here's the truth. That version of you will never appear by accident. You don't just wake up one day and become disciplined. You don't magically become confident. You don't suddenly turn into the person you dream about. You build that person, day by day, choice by choice, action by action. And the process is not pretty. It's uncomfortable. It's frustrating. It's painful. There will be moments when you feel like you're not making progress. Moments when you feel stuck. Moments when you feel like giving up. But those moments, that's where you are being tested. Because anyone can stay committed when it's easy. Anyone can stay motivated when things are going well. But when it gets hard, that's where most people fall apart. They lose focus. They lose discipline. They lose belief. And that's exactly why they stay the same. But you don't have to be like them. You can be different. You can be the one who keeps going. The one who doesn't stop. The one who doesn't settle. The one who refuses to quit, no matter what. Because deep down, you already know what you need to do. You know the habits you need to change. You know the distractions you need to cut off. You know the effort you've been avoiding. You know. And that's what makes it real. You don't need another plan. You don't need another video. You don't need more information. You need execution. You need to take responsibility. You need to take action. You need to take control. Right now. Because the longer you wait, the harder it becomes. The more comfortable you get with staying the same. The more excuses you create. The more your potential fades away. And potential means nothing if you don't use it. You can have all the talent in the world, but without action, it's useless. You can have big dreams, but without discipline, they stay dreams. You can have endless ideas, but without execution, nothing changes. So stop overthinking. Stop doubting yourself. Stop waiting for permission. You don't need permission. This is your life. And nobody is coming to live it for you. Nobody is coming to fix it. Nobody is coming to push you every single day. It's on you. And that's not a weakness. That's your power. Because if it's on you, that means you can change it. You can decide today to stop being average, to stop settling, to stop wasting your time. You can decide to become disciplined. to become focused, to become unstoppable. But a decision alone is not enough. You have to back it up with action. Real action. The kind of action that feels uncomfortable. The kind of action that requires effort. The kind of action that most people avoid. That's what will separate you. Not what you say, not what you plan, but what you do. Every single day, even when it's hard, even when it's boring, even when nobody is watching. Because that's where your future is built. In those moments. So the question is, who are you going to be? The person who talks about it, or the person who does it? The person who dreams, or the person who executes? The person who waits, or the person who takes action? Because at the end of the day, your life is not defined by your intentions. It's defined by your actions. And right now, you are writing your story. Part 4. This is your moment. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Not someday in the future. Right now. Because the truth is, you've waited long enough. You've planned enough. You've thought about it enough. You've told yourself, I'll start soon, more times than you can count. And where has that gotten you? The same place. The same routine. The same excuses. The same frustration. So now, you have a decision to make. You can keep living like this. Keep delaying. Keep settling. Or, you can draw a line. Right here. Right now. And decide, this is where it changes. It's not luck. It's the ability to keep going. When most people would quit. So when you wake up tomorrow, don't look for motivation. Don't wait to feel ready. Just move. Take one step. Do the work. Stay focused. Follow through. And then do it again the next day. And the next. And the next. Because success is not one big moment. It's small actions, repeated daily. That's how you build something real. That's how you change your life. Not in a day, but in the days you show up. And there will be days when it feels hard. Days when you're tired. Days when you doubt yourself. Days when you feel like stopping. In those moments, remember this. You didn't come this far just to stay the same. You didn't start this journey just to quit halfway. You are capable of more. So much more. But capability means nothing without action. So take action. Push yourself. Discipline yourself. Commit to your growth. Because no one else is going to do it for you. This is your responsibility. This is your life. And you only get one. One chance to build something meaningful. One chance to become who you're meant to be. One chance to prove to yourself that you can do it. So don't waste it. Don't look back years from now with regret. Don't wonder what if. Know that you gave it everything you had. Know that you showed up. Know that you fought for it. Because at the end of the day, that's what matters. Not perfection. Not instant success. But effort. Relentless, consistent, undeniable effort. That's what creates results. That's what builds greatness. So start now. Not later. Not someday. Now. And don't stop. Until you get there. Fire. One day, people will look at you. And they won't see the struggle. They won't see the sleepless nights. They won't see the sacrifices you made. They won't see the moments you wanted to quit, but didn't. They'll just see the result. And they'll say, wow, you're lucky. Every moment you chose discipline over comfort. Every time you kept going. When it would have been easier to stop. That's what built you. That's what changed you. Because this journey, it's not just about success. It's about becoming someone you're proud of. To distractions that pull you away from your goals. Stay focused. Stay locked in. Because every step you take is building your future, piece by piece, day by day. And one day, the one who doubted, the one who hesitated, what are you going to do with it? Will you step up? Or will you stay the same? Will you take action? Or will you keep waiting? Because your future is watching you, and it's waiting for your move. Make it count. Fire.